A little sooner, 8-5 the price on the 7, You're So Vain. 3-2 makes number 2, Deadliest Catch, now the choice. Late money comes in on the son of Chocolatier, who's had back-to-back victories for trainer John Dewar, and it's Ron Pearson, the bike behind him. Simcoe Stakes, 2nd Division, post time. They're off and trotting and a good even start. First away from down the center of the racetrack. Too Cool for School is going to fire out of there. Deadliest Catch at the inside coming on. Murmur Hanover's up wide, driving into the turn. Loco Caballo at the inside, up with them from in 4th. Then it's Blue Toe on the outside from in 5th. 6th away left out rolls Blue Chip. Back into 7th as the field makes its way over to the quarter-mile marker is Cream Puff Mac Daddy. And the early trailer is the 6-5 favorite You're So Vain. Here they come to the quarter pole now, and Deadliest Catch has got the front end. He kindly asks Murmur Hanover to take a seat, and it's Murmur Hanover at the inside, trying to wedge his way into the pocket spot. Back to 3rd is Loco Caballo. Field by the quarter in 27 3/5, and they move across the backstretch to 3/8. On top, Deadliest Catch. Murmur Hanover found his way into the pocket spot. Up and driving 3rd comes Too Cool for School. Loco Caballo at the rail from in 4th. On the move out of 5th now, Bluto gets underway, picking up the cover. 6 to the outside as the field travels up to the half is Cream Puff Mac Daddy, then rolls Blue Chip, and underway last is You're So Vain, the half in 57 flat. They're into the final turn. On top now, it's Too Cool for School, feeling pressure outside now from Bluto, and Bluto gets into gear for Gingras with 3/8 of a mile to go. Bluto's on the outside now, and he's about to strike the front. Too Cool for School is back in 2nd. Cream Puff Mac Daddy advancing steadily, 3rd outside on cover. Then it's back to You're So Vain on the outside. Locked up is Deadliest Catch. 3/4 coming up next, and it's Bluto on the outside trying to clear to the lead. 3/4 in 1:25 4. Launched off a helmet comes Cream Puff Mac Daddy. You're So Vain is up 4 wide and in contention tonight, and here comes You're So Vain. Cream Puff Mac Daddy battles on. You're So Vain on the far outside is driven to the front and draws clear by 3, and it's all You're So Vain trotting clear and strong in deep stretch. You're So Vain to win the Simcoe Stakes, a going away winner by 5 open lengths. Very tight for 2nd. Tight indeed. Inside was Deadliest Catch. Outside was Loco Caballo in 1:53 4.
You're So Vain captures the 2nd and final Simcoe Stakes division here at Mohawk Racetrack as part of Metro Pace undercard. Joined inside the winner's circle here, Glenn Van Camp and Paul Van Camp, the father-son team who shares ownership, and It's So Vain. And Glenn, let's start off with you. He's a Paul. He was a $60,000 yearling purchase. Just had 5 starts last year. I guess what was that all about?
Very patient. Brad's very patient developing. Brad Maxwell. Won in Lexington, had a 3rd, came back, had a bone chip. He tried the Breeders' Crown and he couldn't handle it. Got the bone chip removed. He's been tough this year sound-wise. Brad decided told me to send her down to Julie Miller for get ready for the Hambo. Had a couple of good starts down there. Didn't quite fire on Hambo Day. Nobody comes from behind that day. Brought him back right after. Done some alternative medicine, acupuncture on him, and it's sort of helped.
He seems like he's a kind of a hot and cold horse. I guess when he was trained down, what were your overall expectations of him?
Right from the get-go, he was staked to everything because he has heart, and you can see how he can close. And Tim Tetrick drove him in Lexington. He was far from right, and he won in 55. So he's always showing the 2 things. Soundness is coming, so we had high hopes.
Okay. Glenn, you're no stranger to the winner's circle. You co-own Sam Pale, 3-time Maple Leaf Trout winner, over $3 million. How's it feel once again to be back in the winner's circle with a horse like this?
It feels very nice. In fact, I'm holding a trophy for a change.
A quick thought on Sampill. He recently qualified, and how was he?
He seemed to come out of it fine, and I imagine we'll qualify him a couple more times and see how he goes from there.
Just talking about It's So Vain, just talking with your son, like he was developed by Brad Maxwell, went over to Julie Miller and came back. It just seems like he's finally finding his best stride here. He was second there last week, and he found the winner's circle here this evening. It seems like he's going in the right direction.
Well, I hope he is. He looks like he is.
Is it safe to say that he's going to be a better 4-year-old? Because on paper, that kind of seems like the direction that he's going.
I would like to have him a better 4-year-old.
Hopefully you got another Sampill on your hands.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you.
Congratulations to the winning connections of It's So Vain, the second, You're So Vain, the second Simcoe Stakes Division winner.